All right, we're going to do something a little different today. I'm curious, what does Chris McDonough from the interview room know? Like he did a short in the Nancy Guthrie case, and he went boots on the ground and he got a scoop. And he told us to wait till Sunday night, which is 7 o'clock my time. If you're in the UK, that's 1 a.m. And there's information he's going to share with us. And I thought, well, it'd be kind of fun if you can have fun in true crime. But I thought it'd be interesting to see what it is that the cards say that he's going to talk about. So, with that being said, remember, I'm not a psychic. I don't play one on TV. I'm not a medium. I don't talk to the dead. I don't use spirit boxes. Jesus is my savior. I talk to God. I hope you do too. We do not need a go between. God is always with us. And that being said, I'm going to pull some cards. And are you ready? We've got a beautiful live audience. We have an amazing replay crew. And you're on video 2 of 2 or live. And let me know in replay before we start, before I do the reading, what your thoughts are that Chris is going to talk about. All right, let's get started. Okay, my lovelies, are you ready? How's everybody doing? It's 1 a.m. in the UK, right, Nikki? Hi again, Tina. Hey, Pebbles Love. Sash is here. Hope everybody's doing good. Okay, that did not shuffle really good. Hey, Miss Q. Aloha to you, lovely. I'm just curious to see what it says. Texas woman, hello. We will get to questions, lovely, on the next live, and make sure and come in and ask it. Let me see what Chris McDonough is allegedly, according to the cards here. So it's communication. It could be communication. Now remember, I'm just guessing at this point, but I'm thinking about the I'm sorry, your mother went to God letter. It says the unspoken apology, eternal regret, and it's a letter, so it's definitely communication. He's been told something. He's been told information, which obviously, what's this one? Hidden truth. He's been told a hidden truth, something we don't know. Well, isn't that interesting? It says secret. A treasure, tip of the iceberg. So it's something that may not be that big, but it will open up a new line of thinking. Like, oh, now we need to factor this in because it is the tip of the iceberg, meaning there could be a lot more communication or a lot more to it than he's even sharing. But there's something hidden here. Hey, Texas woman. How are you? Hi, Gail. Let's see what these are. What was I doing? Shuffling them backwards? Okay. We have change, transformation, newborn, evolution. So there's something that he's going to tell us is going to change the way we see things in the case. So he does have some big information. Obviously, we've got this, hidden truth, an apology. That is interesting. I'm sorry. It is definitely communications. And we have this, it's going to change things up. Let's slide these all the way up. Surrender, open, give up, release. Something's being released. That's probably this information. Missing you, miss, wait, eager. And independent, free, lead, initiative, lead. It could be a new lead. That is interesting. Let's see if we move them all over just a little bit. If we can keep them all in camera view for you. Okay. I'm going to get into the true crime oracle deck here. I want to understand the I'm sorry a little better. Is it something about the I'm sorry letter from the perp and a hidden truth about that. Something that would change our view. It's definitely hidden truth that's being revealed. Mind control. So we've got manipulation. There's manipulation. Manipulation of communication. And we have a hidden truth about a debt. What is this change in the case? What is this change that Chris McDonough will share with us? Something about a masculine energy. So we have a masculine energy, debt, mind control. Interesting. Okay, look at this. We have this release, right? Letting go of something. We have, very interesting, we have abuse and neglect cover up. That is concerning. The main reason that that's concerning is because that abuse and card, right, from the elderly association or whatever it was, that to report abuse of the elderly card that was on Nancy's door. We have cover up and missing you. It's like there's something elusive with this. Now we do have a lead, an independent lead to Chris McDonough. He has hit on something here. All right, so what is this independent lead? He got the devil card. So something toxic. This lead is, there's something about this lead that goes to well, this would be very toxic, cover up of abuse and neglect. I'm unsure. We will find out, but that'll be interesting. I'm going to come back and watch this read after I listen to Chris McDonough. I hope you do the same. We'll see how it goes. All right. I am sorry. Mind control. So manipulation about the letter. A manipulation. Now you could see this as maybe Chris is being manipulated with the lead, or maybe he finds out that there's some manipulation. But mind control is manipulation. I'm sorry. Let me see what this is. I'm sorry. And we have somebody very close to Nancy. Somebody in the know of Nancy, in her intimate life, in her small circle. This could be a close family friend. This could be a church member. This is somebody she trusted, Nancy trusted. There's something about communication. What is this hidden truth and the debt? And we have the Virgo energy. So we have Mercury energy, which can be Gemini. And then we have Virgo. So this is definite communication. Mind control, I'm sorry letter, and Mercury is all about communication. Then we have the Virgo energy. Virgo's about healing, analytical thinking, shining the light. All right, so he's about to shine the light on a hidden secret about a debt. There's going to be something about money, finances. So the Virgo is shining this light on this hidden truth, and I think it will be about money. Well, it could be about money in the sense of the ransom too, because of this letter up here. All right, let's get into this masculine energy and this transformation. Perhaps this is the male that he is talking to. Perhaps it's about a male. So we have the Lovers, a choice between two. A new transformation. decision being made. Self-love or self-sacrifice. That's your choice with the Lovers. I am not sure on that. I'm just going to say that there is a decision. Somebody made a decision. They made a choice. Now, did they choose to come forward and talk to Chris McDonough? Maybe. But this is could be also the knowledge of somebody making a distinct choice. Let's continue. Why is this giving up, this release, and this abuse and neglect? What is this? The liar, cheater, thiefer. Deception and strategy. So, with abuse and neglect, we have this deceptive person, somebody that's deceitful. Why is this deceitful person looking over here at this cover-up and this missing you? I'm just going to go out on a limb, even though this is about Chris McDonough and what he knows. It's all alleged. It's all my opinion. You can rewatch this reading after whatever it is he shares with us, and see how close we were, or how close I was, actually. So this cover-up and missing you, it almost feels like that's the deceit. As if the missing you isn't right. Like this person isn't missing. But I don't think he would know that. But we do have abuse and neglect and this deceit. So something's up there. Okay, show me why missing you and cover up. Yes. Okay. For me, aces are always yes. And it kind of does mean there's some type of a cover-up about this missing person case. And there's somebody being deceitful about it. I'm just going to stop right there because of this devil card and this deceit. Has this person, show me the person that is giving the lead to Chris McDonough. Travel the world. He traveled to them. We know that. All right. Show me their energy. They could be a bartender. They could be somebody that listens to people a lot. And we have this pact, this oath that they've taken. All right. Let me understand this. Were they honest with Chris, what they told? We just got this story. So they gave information because there's an exchange. Ouch! 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 My knee. Okay, that means something because that hit so hard on my corner of my desk that I'm sick. Give me a minute, y'all. I can't breathe. It hurts so bad. It hit right on the tip of the knee. Okay, let me get a drink. That was weird. I've never done that on a show. Chris McDonough on the interview room is who Chris is, Susan. That made me hot. It made me sick. Okay. So what we're seeing, I'm asking if this person is being honest with Chris McDonough on the interview room. So he's got a lead. Somebody has literally given him a lead. All right. It is about international, perhaps, or travel. The lead itself. Because this is the lead. Talks about the devil. And it talks about the world. So the lead and the devil. And we're talking about the world. Could be international. Because this is travel. It's also closing something down. So this person had an exchange with Chris McDonough. This is an exchange. It's somebody that knew Nancy since they were a child or a very long time. They come from Nancy's past. Could come from the church. It could be that they were like so close in the family that it could be a church. Could be a church friend, somebody very close to Nancy. But this is somebody, they're getting the 1111, the Four of Wands, which is destiny. It's also crossing over energy. And it looks like they're telling him the truth. All right, so let's find out what the information is that they're sharing. What is this new information about that was shared with Chris McDonough? Okay. A bad offer. To Nancy. And a bad offer to Nancy. Something Nancy did not want. Nancy did not like the offer. Could have to do with money. A bad offer to Nancy. Somebody's got their hand out. Possibly to Nancy. And then it leads to the Death card. Could be the will. It could be Scorpionic energy there. Capricorn energy. A meeting. This looks like an inheritance. This is almost like a will that somebody did not like. Somebody felt rejected, perhaps. It's over money. Am I correct? Does this have to do with possibly money that Chris found out about? It looks like it. We have the motherly energy. This could be Savannah. Is this about family money? Nancy's family, like money within the family? All right, so we have a lawyer. Somebody being cut out by a lawyer. That caused complications, communication issues, and made somebody look at things completely different. And they took swift action. And then they went to get what they wanted. All right, you guys, that's what I have. It has something to do with finances, and it could be very much so that somebody knows that somebody is cut out of legacy money, or they're not getting, they had debt. There was a rejection, maybe. It could have been that they were cut out of the will, or I don't know. It's about money, I think. It's definitely communication about finances with the Death card. A hidden truth about finances. We'll find out tonight. We'll find out tonight. We shall find out. All right, lovelies. Well, let me pick up my cards and then I'll come up to top side. Boy, I really smucked my knee. Like it sent me into double over when I hit that. I was like, huh. Gail believes it does have to do with money. Jennyville says, JC, it's a good volume on my end. Is it too low now? Is it too low? Hard to hear you on low volume. Okay, I can put it up. I've been turning it down because somebody told me I'm too loud. Gail believes it has to do with money. I'm wondering, since the house was immaculate, if Nancy was living in the casita. Interesting. All right, what we're going to do now, that was interesting to see what Chris is going to say at the interview room. We'll have to pay attention and see how close the read was. Now, after we watch, Chris will come back and we'll review the reading to see how close we were. It'll be interesting. Maybe it wasn't close at all. Maybe it's right on. It's going to be interesting for sure. All right, my lovelies. Did you want to ask some questions? I know we all have so many questions in the Nancy Guthrie case. And in that, we are going over, we've just done video 2 of 3, and we're heading over to start 3 of 3. I hope you're with me. I hope you'll continue on. Are you ready? Yeah. Follow the money. All right, my lovelies, let's jump over and do the time warp one more time. Thank you to everybody. I love you to the moon and back, and I appreciate you for all the support of the channel.
From the dust I was born, to the dirt I shall return. When my eyes are closed, in the shadows, my enemies will think they won, but I'm here to stay. Destiny will overcome. No, I am not afraid. Like a phoenix in the night, my soul rise. From the darkness to the light, I feel alive. I'm a fire burning bright, I'll never die. Like a phoenix